You don't have to take yourself so serious. In fact, I recommend you take yourself at least 80% less serious. Not just in terms of playing music, but in terms of life in general. Look, I'm walking in a little forest path right now. I'm at a wedding. I'm supposed to be professional, but I'm doing a little adventure to talk to you guys right now. So many musicians I see handicap themselves so hard by taking music so seriously. It's not that serious. It's wiggly air. It's like ear drugs that just make you feel different feelings. And I found that a lot of people handicap themselves like actually create fear around practicing and fear around performing and like all this superstition around music because they think it's so important. It's not that important. It's not that important. It's supposed to be fun. So I want to remind you that playing music is called playing music for a reason. And that like your self-worth, your character, your like value as a person is not dictated by how good you are at music or how much you practice, how much you get paid to play music, how many people come see you play music, how many gigs you do. You just have value because you exist. Music is just a thing to do for fun. If you're super serious about it, you're gonna like make the thing that could be the most fun thing you ever do with your clothes on into something that's not fun. So like, don't take it so serious. Like, I don't know, I think people will like get in their head, it's like, oh, I need to make sure I practice X number of hours a day. And they like create this like war with themselves. And it's like, if you don't practice that amount, then you're a failure or you're like, I don't know, screwing up in some way. Also, people will like find an exercise, maybe this is you, somebody gives you an exercise and then you like think the exercise is gonna be hard or whatever, and you create all this like pressure around it. It's like, ooh, that's gonna be a doozy. I'm gonna have to really focus up to make that one happen. Does this sound like you at all? Like, screw it, forget it. It's like, treat it like the video game Dark Souls or something. If you don't know, Dark Souls is like a notoriously challenging video game. And like, when you play it, like you're gonna die a lot. The game kind of is designed to screw you over sometimes. You'll walk into a room thinking you're fine and all of a sudden like a boulder falls on you. And it's like designed for you to lose the first time you try, maybe in the first 10 times. And like, you gotta approach music like that. Like, have fun in the dying again and again and again. People play Dark Souls because they get excited about like running into the wall and like kind of dying on the same challenge over and over and over again. I think when you take music too seriously, it's like, ooh, here's this exercise. If I don't get it right on the first try, then like I'm bad at music, therefore bad as a person. And flip that, 180 that completely, brother, and go, oh, I'm gonna play this exercise. Like, this one seems hard. Let me like throw my face at it until I get it. And like, that might be in a month, but I'll just throw my face at it today and like just have fun with it. Like, put the metronome at 30 beats per minute and improvise and try and stay on the beat and like flounder in it and like look at it as like fun rather than like something to judge your self-worth. You know, I want to tell a quick story. One of my buddies here in Chicago, a drummer, he runs a jam session, and I was hanging at the jam session, and he told me once, he was like, you know, Danny, like, you act like you don't care about music at all, but then you play and you're better than everyone else. So like, in a way, your playing shows that you care about music more than everyone else, but you walk around like you don't care. And he was basically telling that to me, like how he was like, that's awesome, is basically what he was saying. And I think that there's a lot of power in that. And I think that has gotten me the gig I have now with Sneezy. That's gotten me the opportunity to play for thousands of people every week. Get paid a lot of money to play different events. I'm at another wedding today, being a Jewish wedding guy. But being able to just like have fun and approach the music just like it's life, it's joy, it's vitality, it's easy when it's fun. Even when you're playing something hard, even when it's like you're putting hours in, if you can like approach it like it's a game, like there's no nothing to worry about. You're just like happy to make sound. You'll start to have fun. So take yourself less seriously at your instrument. Take a music project less seriously. You know, if you want to transcribe something, remove your reverence towards the person you're transcribing. Like, people might be like, ooh, I want to transcribe Bill Evans, but then they're like putting Bill Evans on this big pedestal. Like, fuck Bill Evans, he's dead. But go transcribe him and don't like worry about it. He's dead. Like, try and sound like him, try and sound like yourself, try and match what he's doing, write some of it down, get a measure down. Like, don't make it such a to-do. It's just like, it's just wiggly air, brother. It's just notes. It's just music. Yeah, Bill Evans is dead. So like, don't be afraid of like, don't like remove your reverence about him, and it'll actually make you like what Kabir, my homie who was talking to me, shout out, was saying. Like, he said, I act like I don't care at all, but I care the most. It's like people who might be like, oh, I'm just using Bill Evans as an example. He's so good, transcribing him, that would be something that would transform my sound, and that would take a lot to try and transcribe Bill Evans and sound like him. Like, all your reverence is just like getting you away from actually playing the piano. Like, instead just being like, oh, I'll play this Bill Evans solo, oh, whatever. Then you actually sound like him. In your playing, you show that you care, not with your words. You feel me, dog? I'm hopped up on a bang and a coffee today and 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, so just have more fun with music and with everything in life too. You know, I'll tell you this. I think a lot of men, especially in today's age, struggle with women, and they take that shit so seriously. I played a wedding last night, and I ended up talking to this girl a little bit. I just like, her and her friend had a camera. They were taking pictures of each other, and we were on our break, and I was just like, yo, I'll take some pictures. And I took some pictures, chatted with her a little bit, saw her on the next break, and I just walked up to her and like grabbed her arm, was just like, hey, what's up? We started talking, we chatted a little bit. It was playful, it was fun. Like, I'm at a wedding in Wisconsin. Like, she's not, like, she's just a person. You know, I got sisters, I can talk to girls. I haven't always believed this, but like, I'm just saying, like, I was in this space where it was like easy to believe this. And then, yeah, went home from the wedding, whatever, kind of forgot about her. Today, I'm playing another wedding in Wisconsin, and I'm sitting at Culver's eating some ice cream before the wedding. And I am walking out, and she is walking out of the Culver's too. And I was just like, whoa, I met you at the wedding last night. And we chatted in the parking lot for a second. And it was just kind of funny. And she lives in like Portland or something. And I was just like, I know I'll never see you again, but like, let me grab your Instagram. And it was like a happy, fun, lighthearted, easy exchange. I played hundreds of weddings in my day where I was so like in this framework of like, seriously wanting a girlfriend or seriously wanting a wife, right? And like, then there's all these girls in dresses, and I can't talk to any of them because I've like made the idea of talking to a girl so serious. But it wasn't serious last night. I was just playing. I was just having fun. I was just like enjoying being there, and then enjoying just saying hi to someone. And then I run into her again today, and it was just like, wow, that's a very fun, serendipitous moment. This lesson with music can be applied to life. There's music is life. They go one on one. So like, if you can approach everything without being so serious, you're going to have a lot more fun, and you're going to have more success. I don't know the name of the guy or what team he was coaching, but some famous coach for some sport always tells his teams, the team that has the most fun is always the team that wins. Because if you think about it, like, not that I've played a ton of sports, but like played video games. I guess I have played enough sports to maybe see this. Playing music, playing video games, sports, whatever. Like, when you're having fun is when you make risky plays, when you stretch yourself, when you try stuff. When you're serious and you're not having fun is when you like restrict yourself and narrow yourself. It's like, oh, I gotta win, so I have to do the thing that I know that works. And you cut yourself off from possibilities. You cut yourself off from risks you might otherwise take. And when you're having fun is really when you can win. in two ways. One, because like if you're having fun, you're like in a headspace to be like open to new possibilities, open to ideas, and you might actually like win in the literal sense of like winning the game or like playing the music really well or, you know, completing the project, whatever it is. But you also win because no matter what the result was, you had fun the whole time. If you focus on fun, you know, get to the end of your life, if every day you focused on making sure whatever you were doing, you're having fun while you're doing it, whether it's transcribing Bill Evans, playing a Jewish wedding, cleaning the kitchen, or driving to New Hampshire, if you're like, I'm going to find where the fun is in this while I'm doing it, you win your life. 30 years of having fun every day, 80 years, however, I don't know, you know, thousands and thousands of days where your goal was to have fun while you were doing what you're doing, you win. So that's the lesson today. Take yourself less seriously, take music less seriously. Look at this nature. Look at the beach, people. I gotta go set up for a wedding in 2 seconds. Don't forget to drink a sweet, sweet energy drink, and I'll see you soon.